Yo, what is up, people? This is Dr. Sevens, and I'm actually getting around to starting a legitimate YouTube channel because I got my computer sitch figured out. So hopefully, I should be pumping out videos like I'm pumping out my dick right now, which is furiously. Psych, I'm not jerking off. But yeah, hopefully I'm gonna get some more videos coming up. And for right now, we're gonna start off the first video with the time I got caught smoking weed by my mom, or by my parents, pretty much, because they're married. Psych, but actually they are married. I don't know why I said psych, but let's jump into it. So this was sophomore year of high school, a few years ago. I'm actually going into college right now, so it's not in the back. It's in the kind of back of my mind, but I remember it because I was so scared shitless during all of it. And essentially, it's a series of events that leads up to me getting caught. A bunch of just dumbass things that I did that just eventually get me fucked over. And so, to start it off, it was sophomore year, winter, and I had this little fan thing that went in my room during the spring and summer. But yeah, that was out of my room because it was cold as fuck. There was snow on the ground. It was like November, December, somewhere around there where there's snow on the ground. I don't even give a fuck. But so that was out of my room. So like, I would just smoke a bowl. Actually, sophomore year, I bought my first bowl and I just started smoking by myself, essentially. So I would just smoke a bowl in my room when I got home from school because I had like 3 hours to kill before a family member showed up. So I would do that like 2 times a week, and it was pretty fucking stupid because it eventually got me caught. But so the first time it happened was I just smoked in my room, and like 2 hours later, and dumbass sophomore me was still like blazed as shit, chilling on my bed, playing on my iPod. And my mom comes home, and the first thing she does is just come out to my room and start talking to me. And I'm like high as shit or something, and it like smelled like weed in my room. So my mom's like, "It smells like weed in here." She's like sniffing around my shit, and she looks at my eyes. She's like, "Your eyes are a little red." And I was like, "Hell no, bitch! Threw eye drops in." But I didn't actually say that because I'm a pussy. But so I was like, "No, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I didn't smoke or anything." And I just denied, like literally, like, "Mom, like, I don't do that stuff. Like, I'm not about that." And she believed it, and that was the end of that. And so she like didn't even bring it up or anything. Like, it was just dead after that. And the second incident was the scariest, I would say. And this was when I got home. I was like, alright, I got like 3 hours. Immediately just lit up a bowl in my room, and the window was fully open because I was trying to get that shit out of her. And yeah, pretty much my window was like completely open. And I just look, and my mom pulls in the driveway, and I'm like, fuck, because she had an early lunch break that day. And so she sees my windows open because she pulls in, and it's like I'm facing towards my driveway pretty much. And she sees my windows open, and she literally the first thing she does is she comes up to my room, and she's like, "Why's your window open?" And I'm like, "'Cause it's stuffy in here." And she's like, "Ah, shit." No, but I was like, "It's stuffy in here." Because it was the fucking worst excuse ever. But it was the best excuse I could think of at the time. I still probably can't even think of a better excuse than that. And given like fucking like 30 seconds or so to think, or even more time to think. But pretty much, I said it was stuffy in there, and she's like, "Bullshit." And so she just starts looking through all my shit while I'm just chilling there on the bed, just like, fuck, please don't find anything. And literally right before the whole incident occurred, I forgot to say this, I threw my bowl in a backpack that was just wide open, nothing else was in the backpack. Just threw it in there, didn't even zip it up, and just threw it in the corner of my room. And so my mom's just going through all my shit, and I'm looking at my, like, just on my bed, just like watching around, seeing if she's like getting warm or cold. And I see her pick up the backpack, and I'm like, shit, I'm done. Literally see her just look in the bottom of the backpack, just like zip it up and put it down and just continue to look. And I was like, yes. I was like, this is like nothing better could have happened. Like she just completely missed it. And then she was like, she had to go back to work, and I went downstairs and was watching Tash Point oh, and there was this like one where some dude was smoking weed out of a fish or something, and I started losing my shit. And right when I started laughing at that, my mom like comes around the corner and sees, and she's like, "What the fuck?" And then she just sits down and she's like, "Don't get mixed up in the wrong stuff," and goes back to work. And I was like, "Shit, bitch, I'm not doing like crack. Like, come on." And so, yeah, she went back to work, and that was pretty much the end of that. Like, she didn't bring it up again. And it kind of stopped for a while, didn't get caught for a while. And summer, going into junior year, rolls around, and I am going to my friend's house whose parents aren't home. And I was like, shit, Mom, I want to go to my friend's house. Because I didn't like know him that well, and I was like, I'm pretty sure they didn't know him that well. And I was like, all right, yeah, like, he's at his house, and they're like, are his parents home? And I was like, hell yeah. And so, they called his parents weren't home, and my mom fucking checks the backpack I was about to bring to his house, and I cut holes in it, and she finds a fucking jar of weed. And pretty much it was shitty because I got fucking grounded for like 2 weeks, couldn't do shit. Got reamed out, lost trust with my parents. But at that point, I wasn't even scared because I was like, you know what? I deserve to get caught at this point. But anyway, that was the end of that one. And stay tuned for more because there will be more. And peace out, sexies.